Hello, welcome to the channel.
Now this is going to be a little mini-series, 3 episodes for our 3 normals, and they are going to battle it out to create 3 amazing dishes, 2 portions of each, from a single grocery shopping list of ingredients. And we're only giving them £24 to spend. Plus, of course, as always, we want no food waste. Not going to be easy. Our normals have returned with some ingredients. They picked names out of a cloche to pick the order. Mike went first. It was an interesting cook-off.
No.
Then Barry.
0 waste.
It is all still to play for, Jay. Your 30 minutes for your first recipe starts now.
Okay, right. This recipe, I think, takes 40 minutes. So let's do it as quickly as we can.
I already like this.
Yeah, of course you do. Right, I have one of those over there. That goes in there. They're quite different sizes now. Ha, ha, ha. Staying alive.
I've never seen chicken change hands more.
I'm sharing my chicken across 2 recipes.
So what is it you're actually making in this dish?
So the theme for my recipe pack is basically how many Italians can I offend?
Nice.
Great.
What we're going for is like a Cheats chicken balsamic mozzarella parma. Chopped tomatoes,
Chicken balsamic mozzarella parma. The traditional method?
balsamic vinegar. They didn't have any chicken stock cubes in the shop, so I'm making it up with some chicken gravy granules instead. That's going to help thicken the sauce whilst adding a chicken flavour, a little bit of sugar to sweeten everything up, some salt,
I'm liking the flair.
garlic.
I'm liking the one tray all-in chicken going, not searing it off or getting in colour, but actually it's just almost going to poach and steam in that liquid.
A little bit of tomato puree, and then also some
Wow!
cherry tomato. This is so tomatoey.
Trio of tomato, cherry, tinned and paste.
Is this the pinch point?
It just got to get in the oven. The oven I've preheated to 230 degrees Celsius, which is quite hot.
He's getting massagey, which is why he's taking his wedding rings off.
Oh,
What now?
mixed herbs.
As a crumb on top, or is that being mixed in?
Probably mixed in.
How many times can you touch a raw chicken breast?
I only did it with one hand. Look, this other hand's clean.
But it's still having to follow the other one back to the
Yes, it is. How long have I got left?
You have 23 minutes left.
That can go into an oven for 22 minutes. We should be all right. Right,
Well done, mate.
one panic, done. Let's do some mashed potatoes, shall we? Now,
Oh!
He's not going to have time for that.
20 minutes?
skin on
Yeah.
mash because ain't nobody got time for peeling.
Amen.
There's a lot of flavour and a lot of fibre and a lot of good stuff in the skin. So as long as they're clean, why not?
Boil. I think I have 20 minutes to do nothing.
But then 2 minutes to do everything.
Flip the chicken, grate some mozzarella over the top.
I need to use the grater more.
You think that's will let you down?
Back in.
You've only got 5 minutes left now.
Spinach. We can use half of it now, half of it in another recipe later in the week. What better water to blanch?
Smart.
And then, lovely hack.
We've spoken many times about ingredients that kind of have a dual purpose. This is giving you the creaminess, but also the flavour.
Mash that up.
2.5 minutes.
The peps.
Spinach going in. 1 minute 30.
Hearty portions in the Spaff household.
Serving 2.
25 seconds.
Oh, yeah!
Cheese, Paul.
I was going to cut it.
The cheese is stopping him from moving it. It's so funny.
There's cheese under the plate!
Mate, get it all in there. Quick!
Last
The
10
other one.
seconds.
The other one, what's going on?
I'm going! It's a slotting spoon!
Last 5 seconds. 4, 3,
You're gonna waste it.
2, 1. Step away from what looks like an absolute feast.
As I said, 40-minute recipe, that one.
Good job.
Nicely
Well done. It was great.
You ready to give us a second?
Should give it a try, shouldn't we?
3, 2, 1, 30 minutes on the clock. Off you go.
I am making home fries with some chorizo flavouring and onions and peppers.
Nice.
And I'm serving that with pizza baguettes. So I'm starting by chopping up my chorizo, and I'm going to get that cooking in a pan to release some of the oils I'm then going to take the chorizo out, leave the oils in there, and cook my potatoes in it.
Remember, in this mini-series, there are 2 skills badges up for grabs. You have the planning badge, which is all about how you're devising and inspiring the dishes across the week so you don't get bored, but with overlapping ingredients. And the second one is your food waste badge.
Oil, a bit of salt.
Seasoning as we go. Also an excellent lid.
What a satisfying fit.
Half an onion from yesterday, chop that up.
I've never ever had a mainly potato-based dish and gone, you know what this needs? A sandwich.
And this is why genuinely this mini-series is quite interesting, because you've all gone and picked very different ingredients, but they all play to your individual styles and approaches to cooking.
Nice texture there, isn't it, as well?
Very good dice of onion, and the pepper the same.
Corner shop baguette. That did not work the way I wanted it to. Cream cheese from yesterday.
Yeah,
For your juggling.
it is.
I don't know if this is going to work, but it feels to me like it should.
16 minutes left, Jay. You're coming up to halfway.
Well, what's that?
You can't remember.
Mystery tin.
No, this is chopped tomatoes
What's that for?
for my pizza. I think I can use this, but I can't use all of it.
Does it need it? Whilst Barry had that kind of Turkish pepper running through all of his dishes,
Nearly did it.
Jamie's gone for tomato through all 3 of his.
No, because it's going to have cherry tomatoes in the third one.
You can go back with your gravy granules for another day. Oh my word.
Yeah.
He's got his oven up nice and high. Okay, Jay, 8 minutes left.
8 minutes.
Pizzas are in the oven.
Looking yummy.
My portions to feed 2 might feed 3.
The chicken was presumably the most expensive part,
Yes.
but the rest all look fairly equal.
Pretty much, chorizo was actually fairly cheap. Balsamic vinegar was cheaper than I expected it to be. Hell.
3.5 minutes on the clock.
There's so much food.
It's sounding good, it's smelling good. 45 seconds.
Really good.
Last 25 seconds.
Wow.
You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's a lot of food.
Mate,
A lot of food.
Nicely
flip it
done.
out.
Good job, mate.
Let's do 2 more. Count me in, Ebbers, in Italian.
3, 2, 1, go!
Right, chorizo. The rest of this slimy basil. The rest of my bread. An onion, some garlic, chicken, pepper,
Are you just going to take all of it?
cherry tomatoes, gherkins, I'll come on to that in a second, balsamic vinegar, store cupboard left over. I am making cheats panzanella.
Cheeks, panzanella.
He means incorrect panzanella.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You're adding in, by the looks of it, chicken and chorizo.
I feel like you're missing one thing, the nuance of garlic around the bowl. The mystery nuance.
I didn't want to start with a nuance, because once you start, it's hard to stop.
Could you describe what the nuance of garlic you're doing there and what it does?
It adds an aroma and a flair. So you just rub it on the inside of the bowl. I'm going to get it all up in the tomatoes as well.
So you just rub it in the middle of everything.
It's usually my first step in the method.
I could keep it there and use it for my chicken and my chorizo later, but we'll see. Another dice of pepper. I make this at home quite a lot during the summer, and this is going to sound ridiculous because it'll end up being a massive portion, I know, but it's quite a nice, light, summery meal. They did not have capers in the little Sainsbury's, so I went for the next best thing, gherkins. I think if I dice them up small, you will tell the difference, but it will do a similar job.
Less briny, but they've got almost a sweetness to them, but probably a nicer crunch than a caper.
Into a bowl.
Do you think you can beat Barry?
My biggest fear,
What about yourself?
That's sarcastic.
Yeah.
Hot water taking the edge off of the raw onion, perfectly sliced and then nicely ripped. 21 minutes remaining. They are caper sized now. I love the fact that your first dish was heavy on balsamic with the tomato in that bake, and you're using the balsamic here as well.
Get massagey.
Just going with the good stuff.
petit pois.
And this feels a little bit back to front because obviously you've got raw chicken which needs cooking and this is just a salad you throw together.
Yeah.
But by doing this first and letting all those juices soak into the bread, absolutely onto a winner.
Cling film it.
Time check?
Don't lose the end.
Well, it's been 4 minutes since he got the cling film out.
16 minutes left.
Oh my goodness.
Jay, you only have 16
Oh
minutes
my
left.
goodness. Honestly,
Would you like me?
This is what I needed.
no!
Would you like me to do it for you?
Do not help him.
Yeah.
Yes. And then use that really easy peeling cling film to shake everything up. Let that sit there, room temperature, to a little bit of oil to get it going.
Cool, calm, and collected with 13 minutes left on the clock.
Let's do some chicken,
This is going to be a tough judging sequence. It's going to be tight.
even with Mike included.
No,
It's going to be tight at the top.
Well done.
No, please.
Look at that. Look at that.
Sentence.
restraint.
Wow.
The damage has been done.
What's that clove of garlic doing on the hob?
Oh,
That's what nuance is, though. That's how you do it.
You just put it near,
Yeah.
in the vicinity of.
Nuance.
If you want to waste it, then that's fine. It's up to you.
So the chicken colouring off in the same pan with the oil. You have 5 minutes remaining.
there's really quite a line there, boys.
It's enough for 4 again, isn't it?
Yeah. The chicken's going to have an extra garlickiness that I wasn't.
Like a bay leaf, you're going to take it out before you serve it, or is it just...
Nothing like a bay leaf, Ebbers. You're going to be able to taste that this was in here.
Coming up to the final few minutes, we always say buy the best that you can afford. Today's budget was £24. I think you've all got an amazing amount of food for that.
Annoyingly, Jamie does what he always does. He's gone big, and it's the flavour that catches us out every time. It's 1 in thousands of the past. Presentation, I think I'm safe.
You've got 100 seconds.
Excellent. I'm going to give this garlic to the bin now. It's done its job. Peel off the cling film.
It's easy to get off the bowl, isn't it?
There is so much.
Last 40 seconds.
He can't see the colour red. Yet it's clearly his favourite colour.
Last 10 seconds.
Do a chorizo crumb.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop. That is spectacular. Let's get in the sexies. I don't think there could be 6 more Jamie Spafford plates of food
So
in front
true.
of us. Should we start this end? Cheers.
Really- Cheers.
The tanginess from tomato and balsamic is so good. It just kind of makes you smile. I think on its own, it would be too much if it didn't have the mash to offset it. But
Yeah,
it's not
that's
designed
so
like that.
true.
It's designed to be eaten with that mash, which is nice and creamy, and the spinach is wonderful.
Love that cream cheese hack.
Could have done a bit more work on your plating, but otherwise, great.
Is it pizza time?
Or is it chips time?
There's one each, Ben. Home fries are great.
Yeah. All the individual parts of those home fries cook so well. Golden potatoes cooked through, but spinach only just. Peppers still got a slight bite to them. I really like that.
I mean, I've called it baguette pizza, but we could call it bruschetta if we wanted to.
With French baguette and Spanish chorizo.
Jake?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're talking. Look at that.
No, I think it's a hell of a sandwich.
That really looks appealing.
Last but not least, the light salad.
This is a pants down panzanella, isn't it?
This is hands down. Panzanella.
That is some soggy ass bread. Wow.
There's tomato and chorizo on everything, and they all taste different. Completely different. No.
How's that going for you? It was like a waterfall of chorizo oil at the end, but there's not a puddle at the bottom. That has been soaked into that bread, which is what makes it so damn delicious.
Chicken's a bit chewy if I was going to be a right.
No, it's fine.
While the chicken is a little over, I like that you've gone over with the chorizo. You could probably have got 9 plates of food, but in terms of flavour, they all more than deliver. I need a moment to tot up the scores for Jay, and then we will compare them to all 3 of you to find a winner. And remember, the winner takes home both badges. The menu planning and the food waste badge. 20 points on offer for each of your dishes, an additional 20 for the planning and concepts and ideas of ingredient sharing, and a final 20 for execution, how well you're actually cooking and plating.
Is that equal, Barry?
About 100.
About 100.
You're gonna get a percentage score. Mike, you went first. You had your steak ciabatta with caramelized onions and that mayonnaise thing. I gave it 6 out of 20. The turkey Milanese was by far your best dish, balanced, delicious, wonderful, and scored more than twice that with 14 points. And then the jacket salad, also a bit confused, heavy on the mayo, not much turkey in your coronation mix, and a raw onion salad on the side, got 7 out of 20. However, the planning and the concept of sharing ingredients, especially the eggs, across the dishes was really smart. So that got 13 points out of 20. And execution, I don't think it was your day.
None of it was my
There
day.
were some overcooked bits, there were some burnt bits, there was a failed mayonnaise. So, 7 out of 20. A total of 47%.
Actually feels generous.
Baz, you're up next, and you started with your chicken wrap thing. Gave that 16 out of 20. Strong contender. Butterbean salad, absolutely nothing wrong with that. 14 out of 20. And the aubergine eggs, Turkish in style, in the bread bowl, best dish of the series with 17.
Good. It's good. Thank you.
Well played.
Planning gave you 16 out of 20 for all of those overlap and share of ingredients, and yet 3 very different styles of food. And execution, very good today, 15 out of 20.
Well done.
78% bold,
Wow.
which means it was all to play for Jay. Jamie began with his tomato balsamic chicken one bake tray thing, which was lovely with the cream cheese and spinach mash. Solid at 15 out of 20. Your home fries with all the added extras and then the pizza, 14 out of 20. And to finish off, the panzanella, really full on flavours, super simple as a nice midweek finish. Similar kind of ingredients and flavours, also 14 out of 20. Your planning, not much left at the end. In fact, if anything, a few bits that would have gone in the store cupboard, 15 out of 20. Execution was strong, it all tasted great, seasoning was brilliant. Plating somewhat let you down,
That is the first time that has ever happened.
which we've given you a score of 13 out of 20. Doing the maths, 78% to beat, and you scored 71%. Barry takes it with 7 points
Well played.
Well played, well played.
and takes
Thank you,
both
Tony.
skills badges.
And that's why you deserved it. And now you've ruined it.
Nice for you to have a day out. Get out of the house. What, you know,
Doing.
Baz, you're also taking home both of these skills badges,
Oh yeah!
which puts the leaderboard like this. Certainly not an easy challenge. I think we all go back to our same favourites every time when we get stuck in a bit of a rut. But that is all the thinking that goes into our Sidekick app. Every single week, brand new ideas that use one grocery shopping list and combine it into 3 amazing dishes, 2 portions of each, and all for less than 24 quid.
are there any mayonnaise jacket potatoes on there?
How have you done that?
It goes off a plate here, just full circle.
Dinner equals theatre.